Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Just to give you an overview, in the last episode of Revit Plugin series, we compared 5 plugins for wood and metal framing. And those who missed that video, you can find the link in description. And in this video, it's time to compare Revit plugins that helps us to import and export Revit data. So the first one in my list is TableGen. TableGen is a Revit add-in by DiRoots that allows to import spreadsheet to Revit. The spreadsheet can be imported as a legend view, schedule view, or drafting view that you can then drag to your drawing sheet in Revit. The process is very fast, simple, and easy. And the good news is that this plugin is free of cost. So let me quickly explain you on my Revit screen how to use it. Now the first step is to prepare your Excel sheet. So let me open my Excel sheet and show you the worksheet that I want to import in Revit. Suppose this is a list of consultants that are working on this project. Now select this entire data and give a meaningful name to your worksheet region, so you'll be able to identify them later. Here you can see that the name of my worksheet region is Contacts. And also name this worksheet, say, Consultants. Now in Revit, open TableGen and click on the plus sign to add new tables. Enter the number of copies and select the Excel file you want to import. Okay, so we need to close the file in Excel first. Let's just close it. Now select the worksheet region, and the type of view you want to generate, like the drafting view or a legend view or schedule view. Hit apply button, and under the schedule in project browser you can see the imported Excel file. And even you can change some of the information if you want, and I'm not talking about the change in Revit but in Excel file. For example, if there is some change in list after importing the file in Revit and then your manager wants you to update that information in your project, you can easily do that. Let's delete some of the information in Excel file and then update in Revit. And let's open TableGen again and update. As you can see, we don't have this information now. So you see, I just spent 1 second to update this file. If you find this plugin interesting and useful, I'll suggest you to try it once. And remember, this is a free plugin. DiRoots doing very good job. The second free and more detailed plugin is Sheetlink, that is also by DiRoots. It allows you to sync data between Revit and Excel. The different feature of Sheetlink is graphic interface and multiple options. Let's have an overview of plugin uses. First one is selection of elements. You can select the type, you can pick the different category and select the parameter you want to export. On the left area of the menu, you pick which category you want to export from and then select the parameter. The default option to create an Excel file is categories. That means you have to pick a category of elements. Let's select the door category. Now you have multiple doors selected. Sheetlink will ask you to pick which parameter you want to export. This part is similar to creating schedule in Revit. Use the arrows to add a specific parameter. Now we can export this, but let's preview this before we export this to Excel. Here you can see all the parameters of selected category. You can anytime make changes to selected category or parameter before you export this file to Excel. You can export and import your BIM data to Google Drive or Google Sheets. Let's export this file. And select to Excel. And here you can see your selected data. I find Sheetlink is a very detailed plugin to export your Revit data with no subscription cost. And also embedded Excel-like editor helps to make quick changes to your data without opening Excel, or simply to preview the data before exporting to Excel.
So the third plugin in my list is BIMOne. Like the previous plugins, BIMOne allows you to facilitate the management of your data in your digital model by importing or exporting in Revit. The import works only with the files that have been exported in bidirectional mode. The schedules are therefore not all importable. First, you must export your schedule to an Excel file, which allows you to modify your data directly in Excel. Let's pick door schedule and any two standards to export from Revit to Excel. Say family listing and project information. Once your information has been modified, all you have to do is import your Excel file and your schedule will automatically update the new data. Once the file has been exported, you can only modify the existing data in the general field during the export. Adding rows, columns will not work because they will not be recognized by Revit. However, you can fill in empty field as long as they belong to row column generated by exports too. Okay, so the notification says that we cannot change this information because the sheet is protected. That because some Revit parameters are considered read-only when their value is controlled by Revit. You will not be able to modify this type of parameter. Read-only parameters are colored gray and locked when exported to Excel so that you can distinguish them from others. But you can change the information that is not controlled by Revit. Let's open the project information sheet and change the name to BIMWise. And let's import it. Now open project information and you can see that the name of the author has been changed to BIMWise. Next three plugins I have in my list are from CTC Software BIM project, which contains over 30 Revit add-ins. This collection helps users automate routine tasks, analyze complex modeling scenarios, extract model data, and much more in a lot less time, all within the Revit environment. The first one I have in my list is Schedule Excel. Schedule Excel allows you to create schedule views or drafting views from your Excel worksheet. Simply, you can create an Excel file within your MEP notes in a format you like and push that information to your Revit project. Select the CTC Schedule Excel tool and add your Excel file that you would like to place in a project. Once you add it, you can override, preserve any graphics or formatting of the Excel file. As you make your modification to the graphics, select OK, and Schedule Excel will create a new Revit view for you. As your Excel note update and change, you can use Schedule Excel to verify if your project has the latest updated note. Here you can see a schedule view in the project browser and you can place the view onto the desired sheet. It's as simple as that. Schedule Excel is a great tool for including outside data from other sources like Excel to be a part of the Revit environment. With a simple Excel to Revit workflow, you can get any information across to a project with a minimal effort. Schedule can also configure to automatically update when the Revit project is opened if the original worksheet has been changed. Schedule Excel has a status feature to indicate if your Excel note files are up to date or not. Like with the status showing out of date, you can simply click on Update to apply new changes. The second plugin from the CTC tool is Spreadsheet Link. Let me give you a brief description first. In the Spreadsheet Link settings, you are allowed to pick your category, you are allowed to pick your schedule that you want to grab, and you can also pick the type you know for your family type. And then you can sort these later on. So when I go to the CTC tab and Spreadsheet Link, there will be a Spreadsheet Link settings and the Spreadsheet Link Excel formula or spreadsheet portion. So this is where you can grab a category. Now double click on it or you can select it and click the little arrow to add it over. Now you can see the changes in the spreadsheet setting, and when I grabbed rooms, all the fields show up whatever category you choose. You get to pick from a list of parameters. Now the nice thing about this is that the tool is actually taking you behind the scenes and it's actually able to grab the parameters that you do not have access to. So when you open up a schedule, you're going to see that a lot of parameters in this list are not in the schedule, as a parameter. You can schedule things like the coordinates that you do not have access to. And then next you have the filters that you can come in here and start filtering by any of the parameters that you want, such as phase created, phase demolished, phase existing, primary options, design options. And then you can come down here and start filtering by any of the parameter to narrow down what you are looking for. And then the sorting, you can pick any of the parameter you have grabbed. Now here I have none because I didn't grab any parameters. But let's select name and number. I can then come over here and say sort by number, and then the list will populate by that. And it's in ascending order, so you'll see the lowest number first, go down to the highest number. And when you're done with the changes, you can save setting in a project or as a file. Let's save it as a file. Similarly, you can save these settings in a project and use it later. Okay, so the third plugin we have in our list is Spreadsheet Link Express. This plugin reapplies mass change setting to a project using a Spreadsheet Link Calculator parameter. When you click on a Link Express, you'll get an option to choose from. First is setting from a file and the second one is from project. Let's select file and load changes. Because I'm using the same file, so none of the elements changed. This box shows you the number of updated elements. Overall, all the three plugins from a CTC tool are very easy to use and you can try a 7-day trial version before you get the subscription. So the last plugin in our list is BIMLink by the Ideate Software. BIMLink allows you to edit system project or family parameters within the Revit model. You can choose to edit parameters that appear within a schedule or even access parameters that are impossible to select when you are creating a Revit schedule. Additionally, you can use Ideate BIMLink to bulk rename families and types within your project as well as create new instances of selected categories. It gives you unprecedented access and control for almost all the data within the Revit building information model. Let's take a look at how Ideate BIMLink can manage both type and instance parameter information. Go to the software ribbon, click on Ideate BIMLink. There are three ways to start from. First is browse, second by category, and third by schedule. Let's just browse from the library. Click on architecture link and select the door schedule from the list of available schedules that are already defined within the project. Notice to the right we have an option to create a link with either type or instance properties. I'm going to choose an instance here. Ideate BIMLink reads all the properties defined within a schedule and it lists them on the top right of the dialog. I can choose to add or subtract properties by reviewing the available list of properties on the left. Let's review the list of properties. I would like to add the width. I can either double click on the property or use the add menu button to add the property to my export. There is a preview of the export below, you can see. Notice cells that are white are instance properties that will be available for editing. The grey ones are not available for editing in this specific link definition. Next tab we have is of categories, where we can create multiple category link. Then you can modify the selection easily by selecting one of the filter or sorting tabs. Ideate BIMLink allows to uncheck the option that says that the element must pass all the filters, which create a powerful condition that is not possible to achieve within a Revit schedule. And then there is a filter by phasing. Next tab we have is sorting tab. Let's change the sort by name option to sort by mark. And you can see the changes in preview down there. Now you can select export to see the result in Excel. As I already told you, modifications can be made to cells in white. The grey ones are read only. Now let's add some comments for a door. And now jump back to importing the data into Revit. And here you can see the updated preview and you can also see the comment that I added in the Excel file. Similarly, we can link by category and schedule. Revit data management has never been so powerful, fast and easy. Please keep in mind that BIMLink ships with hundreds of link definitions. So, as you saw, we can create link definition from a schedule, but we can also use one of many link definition under the load sample button that you can find on the main dialog box. These sample definitions are organized around discipline. This is all for this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. So overall, I'll say if you are looking for a simple import or export plugin, then you can go for DiRoots, which is very useful, easy and free plugin. And if you're looking for more detailed plugin with detailed sorting and filtering option, then you can try trial version of CTC tool and BIMLink by Ideate. So I'll give thumbs up to every plugin. I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you have any product that you want me to review, do let me know in comment section. See you soon in next video.